잘 부탁해.
나도 잘 부탁해.
네.
Your socks, is it yours or is it mine?
Which socks? I don't
Your socks that you're having.
It's mine.
진짜?
Baby, our feet are like 10 numbers different. How can
I don't know. I don't know. It's just yeah.
괜찮냐?
봐봐.
뭐야?
아니 뭔가 내거 같아. 바지 좀.
바지? 바지?
이거 너 털, 이거 네 털.
철. 다리카락?
아니. 다리 털이라고.
다리털? Good. You have to show me how to write 털. 어?
을.
아.
그래서 털.
털.
너 로션 발라. 매체 있다고 로션. 아 진짜 whole body after shower.
감사합니다.
너 왜? 네? 누구는 잔소리 하고 싶어서 하니?
여보.
왜? 배고프다고? 진짜로?
배고파. Sometimes I hate you and sometimes I love you.
오늘은 새해 첫날을 맞이해서 그 남편이랑 좀 특별한 시간을 보내려고 합니다. 사실 이 레고도 저희가 블랙 프라이데이 때 어드벤트 캘린더용으로 산 거거든요. 12월 달에 이제 뭐 여러 가지 핑계로 시간이 없었고 그래서 이제 크리스마스 때 하자 했는데 이제 크리스마스 때는 온 가족이 다 아파가지고 시간이 없었고 결국에 이제 미루다가 오늘까지 오게 됐습니다. 저희가 레고를 뭘 샀냐면요.
아이고.
약간 인생 최대 크기의 레고를 샀어요. 이제 레고를 만들면서 이제 저희가 어떻게 처음에 만나게 됐는지 또 지금은 어떤 선택에 이렇게 여기까지 왔는지 그리고 앞으로는 어떤 선택들을 하고 싶은지에 대해서 얘기를 해보도록 하겠습니다.
오픈. 네.
Let's organize it by number.
6.
6, 7. Good. Hey, we do this. The battle plan. 이게 저희가 짓게 될 겁니다. First bag. Oh, it's actually him now.
With a police hat.
Yes.
Harry. It's the golden water tap and they have a trophy. Bumper?
Okay, plumbing.
Yeah.
Bag number 2. So I built.
You built.
Did you give me the right one?
잠깐만. 오.
아, Sabrina. Really, 진짜.
Let's start again.
This is like a biggest flex as like an adult.
So now that we're building, the question stands, what are we gonna eat?
What do you want to eat?
Well, we are busy now, so we should order.
Yeah, okay.
Can order? 진짜?
And then bag number 2 is done. Bag number 3. So this is a porch.
It doesn't fit.
Let me. And he's my next of kin.
Yep. Hey. Hey. So proud of you.
Bag number 4. Wait, it's a wall. 빨리.
Yeah.
Fear.
Ja, da.
Oh,
Was denn? Was ist denn jetzt los?
baby, it's this.
Aha, scheiße.
Ah.
Lüge, hier. Ja, who would know?
But who knows? It's a number.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh. wall comes here. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
노가다잖아 이거.
You said you want to build.
여기에 창문이 이렇게 세워집니다. 이 벽은 여기에.
That's not the state of the house. We have 2 sticks and 3 walls.
밥 먹자.
네.
맛있게 먹어?
맛있게 먹어.
스푼?
I have a fork. I have a knife. I don't have a fucking spoon.
그냥 먹어.
좋아.
Have you even like imagined this like when we first met each other?
I mean, our first meeting was anyway a bit strange because it was in school.
It was a language school. After your military service.
Yeah. I was looking to have a great time in Dublin to learn a bit the language, but that I suddenly see someone coming into the classroom like this, beautiful, didn't expect it.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very happy. And I didn't have the guts to talk to her.
저는 어떤 상황이었냐면 저는 진짜 평범한 한국 가정에서 K 장녀로 나고 자란 사람이거든요. 진짜 27살 더블린으로 워킹홀리데이 가기 전까지 진짜 그냥 착한 그냥 큰 딸이었어요. 그래서 서울에 있는 대학교 나와서 취업해서 바로 하고 있었는데 근데 뭔가 약간 행복하거나 막 그러지 않은 거예요. 내가 앞으로 이제 결혼이라는 걸 하고 어떤 가정을 꾸리는 데 있어서 내가 나를 잘 알지 못하고 내가 앞으로 어떻게 행복할 수 있을까에 대한 확신이 없는데 가정을 꾸리고 한다고 해서 이게 달라질까? 약간 그런 의문이 되게 컸거든요. 그냥 주변에서 보기에는 일도 어쨌든 되게 좋은 팀에서 일을 하고 있었고 남자친구도 한 5년 만났고 27살이고 이제 결혼만 하면 되겠네. 그러니까 나쁘지 않은 그런 삶을 살고 있었죠. 내 미래가 되게 두근두근 기다려진다거나 아니면 뭐 행복하거나 이런 게 되게 진심으로 나오지 않았거든요. 그래도 어쨌든 첫 직장이니까 3년을 버텼어요. 3년째 되는 그 해에 이제 아일랜드 그 워킹홀리데이를 지원을 하면서 1월에 이제 발표가 났는데 된 거예요. 또 제가 되게 드라마틱한 거 좋아하거든요. 그래서 제 생일날 사직서를 내고 아일랜드로 갔죠.
How small are the odds that we met in Dublin?
Yeah, exactly.
That you came to Dublin, that she decided to go to Dublin, and I decided after my military service to go to Dublin.
맞아. 저희는 스위스에서 만난 것도 아니고 한국에서 만난 것도 아니고 아일랜드에서 만났어요. After the military service, Serena just wanted to like go somewhere to learn English, and there was several options. South Africa,
Australia, Canada.
Exactly.
I was in London already, so I thought, let's try out something new.
I went to Ireland, and I knew that there's Lush, and I didn't have a job offer there, or I didn't have a house. I had nothing.
Right.
I arrived there 1 week before you. 그러고 나서 이제 일주일 동안 저는 이제 집을 이제 구했고 이제 어학원을 다녔죠. 그러고 나서 그 다음 주에 이제 세브리너가 온 거예요. 어학원을 등록해가지고 이제 갔어요. 제가 생각하는 어학원은 특히나 이제 유럽의 여름 어학원 같은 경우에는 애들이 영어를 배우러 온다기보다는 약간 좀 파티를 하러 오는 그런 어학원이 많았는데 제가 막 기초 회화반 이렇게 시작하는 게 아니라 비즈니스 영어 아니면 그 위에 반으로 가야 된다 그래서 그걸 갔는데 거기는 진짜 약간 그 케임브리지 자격증 준비하는 자격증 시험반이었어요. 등록할 때는 그래 뭐 어차피 돈도 내는데 자격증도 가지면 좋겠다 싶어갖고 등록을 했는데 갔더니 애들이 진짜 공부를 열심히 하는 거예요. 저는 약간 가고 싶은 바라든지 뭐 레스토랑이라든지 리스트 같은 것도 있었는데 애들이 진짜 관심을 1도 안 갖는 거죠. I didn't have anyone who would like to go out with me after the class. At that time I was praying to God, please God, someone over 20 who can drink.
I was over 20.
Yeah, exactly. And he came. After that 1 week, I got a house. I had the contract and so on everything. So I was very full of motivations and so on everything. And I was like telling myself that like, you know what? From this week, I was gonna be healthy. I was gonna be blah 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 whatever. 원래 긴장이 풀리면 막 아픈 거 올라오는 거 아시죠? 그때 제 룸메가 약간 감기가 걸려 있었었고 그리고 저도 어쨌든 한 일주일간 굉장히 열심히 살았지만 스트레스 받을 건 어쨌든 받은 거니까 새로운 그런 공간에서 눈에 다락기가 이만한 게 난 거예요. 진짜 눈이 요랬었어요. 그 주가 처음이자 마지막으로. 저희 집에서 이제 어학원까지 이제 걸어가면 40분 정도 걸리는데 화장도 하나도 안 하고 레깅스 이제 운동복으로 입고 뛰어갔죠. 저희 그 어학원까지 땀을 삐질삐질 흘리면서 늦었어요. 그리고 지각을 했어요. I was late, right? Now I stepped into the door and then I saw you.
No. You didn't saw me. I saw you.
What is your first impression when you...
I can't tell you exactly the feeling. The thing that surprised me so much is that I was never interested into anything that is Asian except for their food. And what was surprising me at that moment when she came in was that I really liked her looks. And that surprised me. I was like, why do I like her looks? I've never liked Asian girls.
Like
Not at
attracted
all.
to.
I was never attracted to it. And I want to know more about this feeling. In the second class, we had to change the room. I was sitting inside to the next room as first person, and the only free seat was next to me. And then she came in as one of the last. She took the spot next to me, which was lovely.
I don't even remember.
I was so happy about that coincidence. And then it was suddenly a speaking class where you have to speak with your partner and talk about how to
맞아,
interview, right? So it was the perfect moment to get to know her. Anyhow, we had the whole class. It was really awesome.
They had a city tour every Monday. I already enrolled myself to it. My other friends already booked the tour. And then this boy who just came to the school, I asked him if you know about the city tour every Monday. And then he said no. I'm attending it, so would you like to? And then we had lunch together. It rained a lot, cats and dogs. And I really wanted to cancel the appointment because my flu is crawling up. I could feel it, really. But at that point, I kind of unintentionally but intentionally invited him to the city tour. I cannot just,
I was so happy.
pull myself off. So I waited. And my friends, they went home, So actually, it was just two of us. And we went to this Trinity College. During the tour, the teacher said that okay, we're in this the alley. I don't even remember the name anymore. And he said that okay, you guys can have a look, and then I'm gonna go out for a coffee. And then I told him that you know what, I'll just go into the cafe as well. You're more than welcome to join. And he's like, yeah, I would. So we went into the cafe, and then that cafe was the cafe that was in the movie once. 한국에서는 어쨌든 나이가 많은 사람이 이제 사는 게 그리고 처음이니까 맞는 거라고 생각을 해가지고 세브리한테 물어봤어요. 뭐 마실래? 그때 세브리너가 에스프레소를 마시겠대요. 그러니까 오케이. 저는 커피를 못 마시거든요. 그럼 에스프레소 하나랑 핫초코 하나 주세요. 이렇게 했는데 세브리너가 옆에서 완전 표정이 right? Your face expression is like 그리고 저는 왜? 아니야? 네. 그랬더니 세브리너가 아니 에스프레소는 맞는데 왜 네가 사? 라고 하는 거예요. 그래서 내가 why not? 안 될 건 또 뭐야? 그랬더니 세브리너가 아니래요. 여기 유럽에서는 자기가 남자고 자기는 젠틀맨이기 때문에 자기가 사야 된다고. 그리고 세브리너는 그때까지만 해도 정말 you were so convinced that I'm younger than you at that time. 그리고 유럽에서는 어쨌든 여자의 나이를 물어보는 게 굉장히 신뢰되는 그거여서 아예 제 나이를 물어보지도 않았어요. 그런데 제가 세브리한테 그랬죠. 우리나라에서는 나이가 많은 사람이 어쨌든 처음에 이제 마실 거나 이런 걸 사는 거다. 그래서 나는 한국에서 왔기 때문에 너한테 이제 마실 거를 사줄게. 그래서 세브리너가 제 동생보다 어려요. 형제 자매가 있는 분들은 아시겠지만 원래 자기 동생보다 어리면은 약간 그런 남자 여자 이런 게 없잖아요. 그냥 약간 존재하는구나 약간 이런 그런 거지. 군대를 막 제대를 해서 왔다고 하니까 제가 딱 보기에도 22살, 21살 이 정도일 것 같은데 진짜 어리구나 하는 마음에 이제 사준다고 한 거지. 그리고 나는 내가 너보다 나이가 훨씬 많다는 거를 안다. 확신한다. 얘가 눈이 땡그라지면서 How do you know that you're older than me? And I was like, trust me, I know. I know. 그러고 나서 제가 얘기했어요. I'm 27. 그러니까 한국 나이로는 27살이었으니까 얘가 눈이 약간 막 시선을 어디다가 넣어야 될지 Right? You were like, what?
I didn't understand. I was thinking you were 18 or 19.
But Sabrina was very, very smart. But I didn't know that he's asking me out though. But he said, okay, now that you're buying me a coffee.
I have to buy you the next dinner.
Yeah. 좋아. 레스토랑 리스트를 보여줘. 너 어디 갈래?
And for me it was a date. For her it was just a dinner appointment.
맞아. 그러고 나서 이제 집에 갔는데 룸메도 진짜 상태가 너무 안 좋고 몸이 안 좋으니까 그리고 제가 얘한테 이제 메시지를 보냈어요. 나 몸이 너무 안 좋아가지고 오늘 안 될 것 같아. And then?
I thought I fucked it up. I lost her. She didn't want me.
얘는 제가 약간 간접적으로 자기를 거절을 한 줄 안 거예요. 근데 그러면서 제가 그랬거든요. 그 메시지에 Let's go tomorrow. I even said that. 제가 그냥 예의를 차리는 줄 알았던 거죠. 근데 그러고 나서 맨날 어학원에 만나니까 다음날 이제 어학원에 가가지고 그래서 오늘 어디 갈래? 라고 하니까 얘가 또 깜짝 놀라더라고. 우리 어디 가? 그래서 이제 저희가 첫 저녁을 먹게 됐습니다. But still, if you have a choice then to go back, would you still make the same?
Yeah, sure. Sure. I would have chosen you again, but in front of our decision moments, I would have decided differently. When to live in Switzerland.
But life doesn't go as we plan.
Never, baby.
I mean, I also never thought that I would be living in Switzerland in year 2026. My mama promised that I'm gonna go back to Korea before I'm 30. So it should be like a 3-year thing, this working holiday.
So you still have 5 years to go. Aww.
Okay, let's continue with the Lego. Bag number 5. So we have to build another wall.
Yep, it's now about walls, baby. We have the staircase ready.
여기 이렇게 있거든요. 이렇게 뒤로 하고 캐비넷 여기다 두고 너브를 이렇게 Do you remember the first time that you tell me that you love me?
Yeah. I said, what did I say? I didn't say
Yeah, you said I'm starting to falling in love with you.
맞아.
저희가 어학원에서 자이언트 코스웨이인가 거기를 스쿨 트립으로 갔었어요. 어학원에서 알게 된 친구들이랑 거기 같이 갔는데 그 투어가 다 끝나고 나서 제 친구가 저한테 그러는 거예요. 세브리노 완전 눈에서 꿀이 뚝뚝 흐르던데 밀당을 하는 거냐 아니면 진짜 모르는 거냐 그래가지고 말이 안 된다. 걔가 나를 좋아할 리가 없다. 왜냐면 제 처음 인상이 있었잖아요. 완전 다락기 나고 아닐 거라고 막 그랬는데 그러고 나서 그 다음 주 월요일 날 세브리노가 바로 그때 고백 아닌 고백을 했죠. 사실 자이언트 코즈웨이에 가서 세브리노가 제 동생한테 물어봤대요.
They said 4 years gap is somehow lucky, and I knew now that we're 4 years apart. I want to ask your friend.
Back 6 for Kevin.
No, it's Kevin.
벽난로를 짠. Bag 7 already opened. We forgot. 어쨌든 그래갖고 세브리노가 사랑에 빠지고 있는 것 같다고 이제 고백을 하고 나서 제가 그 고백을 받고 Thank you 라고 했지.
진짜 하트 진짜 아파.
네, 그러고 나서 그래도 이제 세브리노가 너한테 부담을 주려고 그러는 건 아니니까 그 전처럼 계속 만나긴 했으면 좋겠다. 그래서 계속 만났죠. 같이 만나가지고 이제 밥도 먹고 저는 저랑 여기서 재밌게 놀고 다시 스위스 가가지고 너의 또래의 친구들을 만나라 이렇게 얘기를 했죠. But he said that like, don't tell me what to do with my feelings.
Hey, why are you putting it like in this voice? Hello? I asked you several times if you want to be with me. How many times did I ask you?
6 times. Serena did ask me out, but at that time I was like a Dobby is a free elf face. 맨 처음에는 남자로 보여지지 않은 것도 있었지만 그거 외에도 애가 너무 이렇게 착하고 이래가지고 제가 얘를 그냥 막 중간 다리 역할로 해가지고 잠깐 가지고 놀기에는 좀 너무 좋은 사람이어서 I was protecting you actually. 그래서 이제 세브리노가 진짜 계속해서 고백을 했는데 제가 아니다 이러다가 네 맞아. 그리고 마지막 날 진짜 가기 전날 다시 저한테 고백을 했는데 그때도 제가
She again rejected me.
그랬는데 세브리노가 나는 이제 지금 스위스에 가지만 내가 또 너를 스위스에 초대할게. 너가 준비가 됐을 때 나한테 이제 남자친구가 되더라고. 너가 얘기해 라고 하고 스위스로 갔죠. 네, 그러고 나서 이제 스위스를 갔던 것 같아요. 가서 세브리노 동네 친구도 다 소개시켜주고 할머니 할아버지 어머님 아버지 다 소개시켜줘서 또 제가 장거리 연애를 할 수 있는 사람일까 약간 그런 것도 진짜 고민을 많이 했었던 것 같아요. 그런 거 저런 거를 따졌을 때 계속 아니라고 했었던 건데 그래 너가 이렇게까지 확신이 있고 나도 솔직히 뭐 너가 안 좋은 게 아니고 좋은 사람인데 좋은 사람이니까 내가 감히 그러고 싶지 않았었던 건데 이제 세브리나가 계속해서 확신을 주니까 그래 해보자 하게 된 거죠. 그래서 그때 이제 취리에 있는 공원에서 제가 고백을 했습니다. 남자친구가 되어달라고. 근데 그때 세브리나가 이미 팔찌 같은 거를 준비를 한 거예요. 자기 이름을 인그레이빙 해가지고. 그래서 제가 내 남자친구가 되어줄래? 이럴 때 세븐이가 응 그래. 그래서 이제 넌 내 거 이렇게 하는 거죠. 현관 완성. Bag 8. During this long distance relationship, what was the hardest thing for you?
Not being able to sleep with you.
Like in the same
Just
bed.
hug, yeah. Just the hug, the touch. I mean, you can always ask, how are you? How is it going? But still, when the other one is crying because of something, you can hug her. You can take her in the arms, say everything is okay. I mean, over the phone, you can just not do that. And that's really important to build a bond, I realized. So this is for me the hardest thing. What's for you the hardest thing?
In airport, we have to say every time goodbye. And it was always so short. No. We dreamed the day that we're having now, that we sleep together every day, wake up together every day. But still, there was a moment when I decided to get married to you. I specifically remember because it was a day that I was so sad. It was like, keep crying, doesn't know what to do, and I hate being outside, abroad, and so on and everything. I think it was during the call, telling me that, come on, let's watch Disney. Let's watch Cruella together. And then I remember on that very moment, I thought that, yeah, he's the man. He's the man I have to get married. Because I was always telling myself that like, I'm gonna marry someone who will be able to sing Disney songs with me. Or like voluntarily asking me to sing with him, you know, like those Disney duets. Or one who would ask me to watch Disney movie together. And he did.
Was a good idea then. It was for me never a question if I would marry you. It was just, I will marry this girl. End of story.
Actually, when we were like even thinking about getting married, I was in the very like a great part of my career. So I had to decide.
And you did?
And I did.
You decided for me.
Yeah, I did.
And you came here.
I did.
Now you're stuck here. Bag number 9.
Nice. 여기 벽을 만들어요. During our marriage now, when do you think that like, we're married? For me, whenever we go to bed together, yeah, we're married.
For me, it's when I realize how I eat every time with the same person. Like, it's not anymore a question of who you're gonna eat with tonight or who are you gonna invite tonight, who are you gonna spend the evening with tonight. It's always you. If it's not you, it's something special.
And then you like it?
I really like it. Especially the good food that you cook. Okay, let's line this wall here. Yep.
Great. Like 10. Well, you do the main part from here. I do the window thing and so.
Okay. Closing up. And now we can both.
오. 집에 한 면 1층을 만들었습니다. 짠.
Takes longer than I expected. We're just having one floor until now. Okay, 11. Ah, spider. Oh, shit.
Well, I don't mind having spider. 세븐이너가 거미 진짜 싫어하거든요. Are you building it right? Are you? 아 진짜. 아니 왜 right and left? Why? Back 12. Battle plan. That's what we build.
Yeah, what's up?
We're gonna pull this. We put the window. Yeah. Yay! We built the wall. Bag number
13.
13. Now we're making like bed. Oh, it's all gold. Look at this bed. It's better than ours.
Yeah, way better than ours.
Luxury bed. With this bag, we made the older brother's room, and then
Bathroom, and then in the back the master bedroom. This one is very cute. The
맞아.
one in the back.
bag 14.
14.
Open. Bag number 15.
Yep.
Oh.
Hot. More.
Oh. Bag 16.
I do the decoration and you do the wall.
Yeah. So it's a paint container. Put it right here.
And the third wall. Hey.
But it is kind of our bucket list to build a Lego together.
What we already did was painting a room together in Dublin. That's I remember a lot, baby.
It was just a one room. But I think it's good that it was just one room.
Yeah, it was enough after one room.
맞아. This wall is done as well.
Good.
Now it's done. We're on top. Wow.
Second floor.
여기가 이렇게 열려요. Almost 4 hours. We have to continue.
Yep.
Number 17. And then the movie is finished. But we have 6 bags to go. We're getting mad. So now we also start with the new movie. 초콜릿 먹어, 초콜릿. Okay, bag number 18. What was the most fun memory that you had with me this year?
The thing that I will never forget is when we went to Titisee.
What?
For you?
There's so many.
I think it's always hard to find something that stands out.
I think it's just, like because of our time that we did with the film that you. I think for us, like the normal days are very special to us. Bag number 19. 5 bags to go.
5 bags to go.
Look alive, look alive. So now you do the roof. Look at this gumball machine. Look.
That's very cute.
Bag number 20. I'll do the roof duty.
The roof duty.
Chimney. 이제 지붕이 열립니다. 딴딴딴.
Hey.
Whee! Whee! Whee!
Like a Barbie house.
Bag number 21. You shall not pass.
Almost.
With this shovel, better.
I hope this.
You shall not pass. 세제랑 이렇게 세탁기랑 있는 거 너무 귀엽지 않나요? Done! Yay! Bag number 22. So you make the oven monster and I make the kitchen. 뭐야 이거? This is an oven monster, right? Whoa!
I've never had a Lego brick that lights up.
You like it?
Oh.
I wish it's like this easy for us to build our own house. Oh, what a luxury.
What a luxury.
What a luxury.
Oh.
Oh.
예뻐.
여기.
조심해요.
네. We made the kitchen.
And the basement with the monster.
Bag number 23.
And 23.
My eyes are now failing. I cannot see the color. Is it black? Yeah. Oh, shut up, Serena. You shouldn't be laughing. You should be worried. Are you happy that we're like sharing the hobby? Some of the hobby, not all, but
Yeah, we share a lot of hobbies and we are getting more and more closer to each other. But you're doing it, I mean, I'm not taking that for granted. I really like that.
it's important. 혼날래? 점점 완성이 돼. This is the TV. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
It's a good one.
Just have to put this on top of this. So now when we do the iron comes down. We also put the roof on. Yes. And now we have to link it there.
Alright.
Good.
I lift this one, or you even lift
맞아.
this one. House is getting bigger.
Yeah. Last bag. Bag number 24. It's almost 12. We have to finish this before 12. Now, mommy, I will do the decoration. You can do the tree house. Last bit. 노가다네 이거. 귀여워 이거 봐. Yes. Yeah? 마지막. 짠.
And now, back of the house.
Yeah.
First you attach it, and then you cover it. And that's it.
It's all done?
All done.
Hey, the movie's still going. Yay!
That was our project. We did in one go. I'm very proud of us.
Now actually the time is
12.
12.
12.
It took us about 9 hours. How was it?
Yeah, it was a lot. It was long.
Yeah, we have to sleep now. But you know, this Lego as well, like we didn't have like the perfect timing.
No.
But I think, you know, there's no perfect timing for anything.
And now I have a memory of building that with you, which I really like.
Build a house together.
Build a house together at least once in our lives.
I mean, the whole 2025 was about that. Building ourselves a home. So, yeah. 맞아. For 2026 as well.
All the best.
All the best. 잘 부탁해.
잘 부탁해.
나도 잘 부탁해.
네.